So I am joined by Mr. Aliou Jallow. Mr. Jallow is the founder and program manager of Startup Incubator Gambia. This is a program that is designed to support young Gambian entrepreneurs in their development. So far, how many young people has your institution reached out?
We've supported over 100 startups for the past 4 years, and this is not only supporting the startups, but also, we've helped establish some businesses, because we have two categories of entrepreneurs that come through the incubator. Those who just have ideas, and before the 6 months end, they at least have to have an established business whilst they're running their businesses. And we also have those who already have businesses, and they will actually have to want to grow their businesses during those periods. So we've already supported over 100 startups that has went through the incubation program. That is the 6-month intensive program, which is comprised of trainings, like the business development. Like, this is not like we train you lecture. No, we sit with you, we develop your business plan together. We bring experts, lawyers, accountants, tax authorities, Gambia Chamber of Commerce, and all these institutions to come and tell you what their role it is. The banks to even separate your finances from your personal finances, how you do simple financial management tools that you can actually use to enhance your business. So this is what we do in the first phase of the incubation program. And then the second phase of the incubation program we do is the coaching. We sit with the entire incubator team on a day-to-day basis to set goals, every single day and task you're going to accomplish for the month. So we coach them and help them if they have trouble having access to somebody that we have in our network. We reach out to the person and help them and say, hey, this entrepreneur needs this help, why can't you help us out? So these are some of the things that we do in terms of the coaching. We also pair them with mentors. I was glad to see some of our big entrepreneurs that are coming on board and willing to mentor some of the entrepreneurs. We see Sol Fraser, who was mentoring one of our entrepreneurs, Harazat. We had Nyang Jai, some of those guys who used to mentor. We have Mr. Williams, C.D. Bensouda. All these guys were people that are actually mentoring some of the entrepreneurs. We have I think a lot of the entrepreneurs from Os Dambel, all these guys are coming on board. Khalifa Fall, all these guys are coming on board and supporting entrepreneurs in terms of giving them mentorship, which we are not basically paying them, but just giving back to society by giving back to other young Gambian. They want to get their wings so they can share their experience for them to grow as well. So after that, we do what we call the side visits. We actually visit each of these entrepreneurs, regardless of where their locations. I know villages now in Gambia that I've never known before, because I personally have to go. I don't just want to be in the office. I go with the team sometimes when I go on the field to see their businesses and offer them on-site advice on what they should do, how they should brand their business, how they should promote their business, and what are the things that they need to do. Look at their products and offer them feedback on the journey. And the last bit we do also is the field visits, where we actually select certain companies and organizations or businesses that are actually working. So they just go in there to see how those guys run their processes in action, so that when they go back to their businesses, they do the same thing.
So how is the issue of them accessing finance like? Because some of these people may come with very brilliant business ideas, but the issue of finance at some point would be a problem. So how does it go? Do you go about giving them loans, or do you go about helping them get loans?
So basically, there's two forms we have as access to finance from the incubator point of view. We have a seed funding scheme. We call it a seed funding scheme, which is an interest-free loan. We're not interested in getting profit from it to make money or anything. We give them the loan for up to $100,000 at a time. So they have to pay this $100,000 in a year. So they can pay like $5,000, $3,000, $2,000, depending on what they want to do on a monthly basis, while they actually grow their businesses. And sometimes, before they even take the loan, we actually help them identify what are the needs and priorities where they should put this money, so that they can actually be able to give the dividends and the difference. Because sometimes a lot of people, they take a loan and they go buy things that are unnecessary to actually help them grow their businesses. Okay,
and that you would call that a problem, a challenge.
Exactly, it's a challenge. So these are some of the things that a lot of businesses, big businesses even, we know that come and take a big office at Kerava Avenue, and the next 6 months they are closed down and the bank is following them for their money, because probably at the beginning of their startups, they don't need those big offices. They need somewhere they can actually just run their offices. There's technology nowadays. There's how will I call it again? There's technology. You can work offline. You can work in the offices. There's co-working spaces, which is a new concept I know in the Gambia, where all startups are sitting together. You share resources and things like that. For example, we have co-working space. Like we rent out office space at the incubator where people pay $2,500 per month. That's all you pay. You don't even need to come with a laptop because there's a computer available for you, there's a chair available for you, there's free internet available for you, and you get coffee in the morning. So and it's clean up for you and everything. So you basically walk into your office, but what you only pay is $2,500, and you have everything set up for you. And you even have a filing cabinet where you can file your files and everything else. So you basically have your office at the incubator. So we're testing the model, and it really worked out. And so it's already currently occupied. We have desk services there. We have point-click technologies that we're also this thing. We recently have one consulting firm that is there as well. So these are all startups that are actually coming up, or institutions that are actually coming up and renting out some of the spaces that we want to do.